Good morning, everybody. How are you? So I just want to say welcome and thank you for joining us for AARP's session of Forever Fit with instruction by the St. Louis Jewish Community Center. My name's Amber and I'm staff person here with AARP Missouri. Forever Fit is part of our Moving It Fitness series that started last October. I know many of you have participated and been part of the entire series, which has been great. It's been good getting to see faces and recognize names. Moving It provides us with the opportunity to stay fit from the comfort of our homes. The session Forever Fit is 8 weeks with instruction provided again by the St. Louis Jewish Community Center. We're excited to respond to this program with over 120 people registered. We also have a program presented by fitness trainer Tyler Ferguson, Yoga and Conditioning, that takes place on Wednesdays at 10 a.m. This program runs through August 4th. So if that's something that you're interested in, please check out our website, and there is a registration link there also. As a reminder, most of our past programs are on our YouTube channel, which is AARP Missouri. If you want to know when a new video is uploaded, make sure to subscribe to our channel. You'll be able to do a Moving It program every day of the week. While all of our program is suited for the 50+ community, they're available to anyone at any age throughout the entire U.S. To learn more about these programs, please go to www.aarp.org/movingit. If you have an idea for a virtual program, fitness related or otherwise, please feel free to drop this in the chat today. We're always looking for new program ideas. Before we begin, I just want to remind everybody to please mute yourselves so that we can all enjoy the encouragement and instruction by our amazing instructor, Sandy. So we are thrilled to have her with us once again. She will be leading us in this high energy, low impact fitness program that will have us feeling invigorated throughout the rest of the day. So with that, let's get started. Thanks so much, Sandy.
Thank you. Thank you for the intro. Welcome back, everyone. If you're new to the class, we're just going to start with a little warm up and I'll just kind of talk through what we're going to be doing. Let's just start with some nice little shoulder circles here. I like to do a lot of strength. I like to do a lot of compound exercise. I consider it functional fitness. And remember, if you have any issues, then you reduce the range of motion. Okay, now we're gonna, let's kind of crisscross our arms straight in front. So if any of these, one thing to remember, if you're new to this, you can always reduce your range of motion or drop your weights if you're feeling like something is, getting to be too difficult or you feel like something hurts. All right, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to push up with some high knees. We're doing a little dynamic warm up to start. Get everything kind of blood flowing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now we're going to do some little squats. Remember, if you're new to doing a squat, you're pushing your butt back and you're driving through your heels. So make sure all the weight's in the back of your body. Never squat on your tippy toes, right? You're kind of leaning back a little bit, but your shoulders come back. Good. There's 3, 2. And so what I mean by reducing your range of motion is you just don't go down as deep, right? Some of you may be able to go here. Some of you may just go a little bit. That's fine. Okay, let's do a little side lunge. So just nice and straight, and then you push off. So all the weight on this leg, and then you push off. Good. 3, 4, good. And 5, good. Let's do the other side. So now you're here and push off. There's 5, 4, 3, good. 2, and 1, good. We're just gonna kind of, you can do a couple things. You can either just kind of raise your heels and just kind of shift your weight from side to side, or if you feel more comfortable, you can actually shuffle a little bit more like this. Anything to just kind of get your heart rate up just a little bit. We're right here. Nice big deep breath. Okay, now we're going to do little kicks forward. Kicks, good. This is going to stretch out your hamstrings in the back. Good. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now we're going back to just a little shuffle here. Doing good. We're almost done warming up. And we're going to do these squat jacks to finish. They look like this. You kind of do a little squat with arms like this, and then you come up and you do a little leg lift. So it looks like this. And then you alternate what leg you're doing. Ready? Let's do 10. There's 10. 9. Good. This will get your heart rate up. 8. 7. Good. 6. 5. 4. Good. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, you should be a little warmed up. Okay, so we're going to start with deadlifts. Now, deadlifts are kind of, if you've never done a deadlift before, they're kind of hard to get used to. But you know, a squat, it looks like this, right? You're bending your knees and you're bringing your butt down. A deadlift is more of a hinge at the hips. Okay, so really feel, always keep your shoulder blades back, push your butt out as you bring your chest down. So it looks like that. Okay, and you really need to feel this along the back side of your legs. Right there, just kind of get the feel for it. Make sure you don't do this. You're going to feel it in your lower back if you let your shoulders come forward. Think about trying to pull your shoulder blades back. Go down. Let's just practice a few without any weight. Because this is I train a lot of people, and this is one of the hardest things for people to learn, because you really have to do a couple different things. You can have a soft bend in your knees, but you're not squatting. Make sure you're not hinging and squatting at the same time. Your knees are soft, but you're coming down with your chest as your butt gets pressed out. Good. All right, let's just do a couple more without any weight. And then we're going to add some weight. Perfect. Okay, come all the way up. Now we're going to add some weight to that. Now, when you add the weight, you're not holding the weights on the side. With a deadlift, you're holding them in front. It looks like this. Your palms are facing your body. I'm going to go sideways. Think about just shaving the top of your thighs, like you're coming down, and just when you get past your knees, then you stand up. Okay, feel this in the back of your legs. Should be in your hamstrings up into your glutes. Ready? Shoulder blades back. Let's do some right here. Good. All the way through. There's 1. 2. Feel that stretch. Keep that back flat. 3. Good. There's 4. It's important to keep your shoulder blades back. There's 5. Good. 6. Going to 10. 7. If you're flexible, you can go a little lower, but remember, you just have to go past your knees. 8. 9. Good. And 10. Excellent. Okay, next one. It's the same idea. You're still hinging at the hips, but it's going to be a little more dynamic. So now you have your weights at your side. And what you're doing is you're kind of swinging. As you swing back, you push through with your hips. So now it's a little more dynamic. The one thing to remember here is you're always keeping your back flat, right? As you bring the weights back, hinge, almost like you're thrusting your hips forward. Let's try it. Weight in your heels. Ready? Just try it. Keep that back flat. Good. There's 10. 9. You're swinging your arms. It's more the motion of your hips. Your weights are just going along for the ride. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And don't feel bad if you don't get that right away. That takes a little bit of practice, but that's a really good posterior chain. It's going to work all the muscles in the back of your body, and you're getting your heart rate up a little, right? You're not even really doing anything too high intensity. So we're going to go back to the deadlifts. The more we practice these, the better you'll get at them. Ready? Shoulder blades back. Let's do 10 of those deadlifts. Slow coming up. Weight in your heels. There's 1. There's 2. Good. 3. Slow. And then stand up. 4. Good. There's 5. See how my back is flat? 6. Your shoulder blades are pulled back. 7. Good. Let the weights drag in front. 8, 9, and 10. So let's go back to this. They're called skier squats. So think about your so one thing to remember of these before you start, you're not really trying to drag these arms up, right? The power of the movement is coming from your hips. So think about just letting your weights hang and think about the power just coming from your hips. All right, that's what I want right there. So just kind of make sure your back is flat, you hinge and you come forward. The weights are just kind of hanging on. Ready? Let's try this. Yes, just try what you can. If you want to just go back to doing normal deadlifts, you don't feel comfortable doing this, or try it without the weights. Come on, 8, 7, 6, good. 5, 4, you're doing amazing. 3, 2, and 1, good. Yeah, my heart rate goes up with those. All right, yours is probably too. Okay, so let's do one more round here. So let's go back to the deadlift. Nice big deep breath. Keep your shoulder blades back. I'm gonna keep cueing you on that. Nice and easy. There's 10. Keep your shoulder blades back. Remember, you can just go to past your knees and then stand up. There's 9, good. Keep that butt. The butt needs to stick out behind you. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, you're doing amazing. 3, 2, and 1, good. Okay, we're gonna finish with last of those skier squats. Time to practice again, remember? You can drop the weights, but think about the thrusting those hips forward, hinge and thrust, ready? And the weights on the side are just kind of hanging on. There we go, there's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, there it is, and 1, perfect, okay, good. I think we deserve a water break after that. And while you're taking a water break, I wanna show you, I don't have anything here I can use to show you, but if you're worried about your form on that one, when we're done our workout, get a broomstick, put it up to your chest here, and hinge forward. All right, practice it with a broom here. That's gonna help keep your body nice and straight so you can see the movement it takes to do this. So you hinge forward and try it with that broomstick, you know, when you have a chance, just to see how that form feels differently than what you're doing. Okay, so next up, we're gonna do some arms. We're gonna do a little bit of triceps and biceps, and we're gonna keep everything moving. So let me show you. Okay, so we're gonna do an underhand kickback. That's actually gonna use your tricep and your bicep. So when we do a normal kickback, usually it's just tricep, you're here. Underhand, you're gonna actually have your palms forward, right? You're here, bent over, and you're nice and slow. Actually using your bicep and your tricep on this one. So we're gonna do this first one, we're gonna do each side. And then on the second and third, we'll just do one side and we'll do more. Okay, and then the second exercise we're gonna do is we're gonna do some alternating hammer curls with some optional kicks, and then we'll do them together. So let me show you what that looks like. So hammer curls, your palms are forward. I mean, your palms are facing each other and the head of the dumbbell is facing forward and you're here. Just kind of, actually, let's do it alternating. So it doesn't matter really, but I'm gonna alternate. So you can kind of go a little quicker on these hammer curls. Okay, you're doing what you can. You're just kind of keeping your legs moving. You can also just be here. Totally fine, either one. Just kind of keeping your lower half moving. When I stay together, then you're gonna come together, you're gonna stop. And actually, let's do regular bicep curls to finish. And then we're just gonna do them, we're gonna isolate those biceps. Okay, all right. So let's start with the underhand kickbacks. So let's start here. Ready, elbows back. Palms are forward, your back is nice and flat. Here we go. Nice and easy. There's one. Try not to swing, right? This is like you're fighting gravity. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. Keep those elbows nice and high. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now you're going to come all the way up. And here we go. We'll do this one for time. So we're alternating, or you can do knee. Actually, I think a knee might be easier. Good. Keep those elbows under your shoulders. We're doing 20 seconds here. And it's okay to go a little quicker than normal here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Now, palms forward. Here we go. Nice and slow. Come all the way down. There's 6, 5. Good. 4, 3. Good. 2, and 1. Good. All right. Shake it out. We're going to go back to the underhand tricep. I think I said we're going to do one side at a time. We're going to do them both together. Let's just do 2 more rounds with them together. Right? So both sides are going to be working for 10. Ready? Palms forward. Let's go. There's 10. Good. 9. Resist the temptation to really let them come back quickly. There's 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, now we're standing all the way up. Here come those alternating hammer curls with the knees for 20 seconds and go. So you're here, here, here. Good. Just do what you can. Go at your pace. That's the nice thing about intervals. Everyone goes at a different pace. I'm starting to feel my biceps. Hopefully you are too. You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now here, let's go to 6. There's 6. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, we got one last round. On the very last one for the biceps, we'll go to 10 instead of 6 to finish with a few more reps. Okay, so let's do this. Ready? In position, your back is flat, palms are underhand. Ready? Let's do those underhand kickbacks. Go. Nice and slow. There's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, here we go. Last of the alternating. Ready, go. There's 20 seconds here. Keep your shoulder blades back. Doing really good. You're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now let's finish with those 10 biceps. Ready? Shoulder blades back. Nice and slow coming down. There's 10, 9, 8. Good. 7, 6. Don't let them drop. 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Good. Okay, get a quick water break. Doing good. Okay, so our next one's not going to have any weight. We're just going to do some dynamic movement, a little cardio. Okay, so our next one, we're going to do 2 exercises, a little bit of core while we're doing some dynamic work here. So I'm going to show you two different ways of doing it. So, a higher intensity one and a lower, not a lower intensity, a lower impact. So you can have the same intensity whether you're, you keep your feet on the ground or not. So let me show you the two ways of doing it. So we're going to do some twisty hops. Now the idea here, so I like to kind of start with my knees in one direction and my shoulders in the other. And then you're really kind of twisting, really getting a good core, working those obliques. You can just keep your feet on the ground and just swivel, right? Or if you feel more comfortable, you can do teeny tiny little hops. It's up to you. It's your workout. You all know where you're at. The most important thing to remember is your shoulders are going one way while your knees are the other. So then you're here. Sometimes it takes a few times going slow before you get the rhythm. Okay, so really think about twisting that core. We'll do those for time. Then we're gonna do these knee to elbows. So you're gonna have all your weight on one leg. You're here and you're just gonna be here. Knee to elbow here, okay? Now, you may be able to touch your knee to your elbow, or you may not. That's okay. It's, again, about your range of motion. You're getting a little side crunch in there. That's the most important part. And with your arm above your head, that's going to get your heart rate up, because anytime you put your hands above your head, your heart has to push the blood up to your hands, and that's making your heart work harder. Okay, let's do this. Ready? So let's start with those twisty hops. Nice, big, deep breath. We'll do it for time. So I'm just going to start in one direction. Go. So right here, we're going to do 20 seconds. And then if you feel comfortable, you can do teeny tiny hops, but up to you. Or you can just keep your feet on the ground and really just swivel. Swivel. Yeah, there you go. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, now we're going to do these little. So remember, all the weight's on one leg, and you're just going to be doing this. Ready? Let's try this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 6, 7. Let's go to 12. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Good. Let's do the other side. Ready? And good. There's 12, 11. Good. 10, 9. Really get that crunch in. 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Good. Okay. Going back to the twisties. Get a nice big deep breath. If you ever feel like your heart rate is too high, then, go a little slower on the next one. Just keep moving, but just don't go at the same intensity, okay? You want to bring your heart rate up and down. Okay, so twisty hops. I'm going to get in position. 20 seconds, go. Twisty, twisty, twisty. Good. You got it. You're almost there. Keep working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Woo! That'll get your heart rate up. Okay. Nice big deep breath. Back to our original. Ready? Let's do it. There's 12, 11. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7. Good. 6, 5, 4. Good. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's do the other side. Ready? Got 12. There's 1, 2, 3. Good. 4, 5. Think about doing that little side crunch. There's 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, one more round here, and then we can take a longer break and a little water break. Okay, ready? Last 20 seconds on these twisty hops. Do what you can. Ready? Let's go. Yes, you're doing amazing. Remember, you can just swivel, swivel, swivel. Most important part is you're getting that little core rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right, here we go. Here's our last little knee to elbow, and then we'll take a break. All right, remember all the weight on this leg? Let's do it. There's 1, 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10, almost there. 11, 12, good. 12 on this one, and then we can take a little rest. Ready, guys? We got this. Let's go. There's 12, 11, 10, good. 9, 8, 7, good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job, everyone. Get a quick water break. I was just thinking that. All right, good job. Okay. Okay, next up, we're gonna do 2 exercises, and you can have weight with you or not. It's up to you, okay? Let me show you what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some side lunges, and then we're gonna do some leg lifts. And you can do, if you feel like you have bad balance, then feel free to grab onto something in your home, a chair or something, and we're gonna do some nice and slow leg lifts. Okay, so that's with or without weight. So feel free to, depending on what you wanna do, I'll show you what it looks like with a weight. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some side lunges. I'm just gonna hold my weight in front of me because it kind of gets hard to do. Although you could anchor it on your hip if you wanted to, on the side that you're going towards, right? So you're here to here, or you can hold it in front. Here's another option. If you don't feel comfortable doing it this way and pushing off, then stay nice and wide here and transfer your weight to one side and then up. Transfer your weight to one side, but you are sticking your butt out, okay? See how my butt sticks out? You gotta keep your shoulders back. It's called a side squat too. So think about your legs are wider, but you're still kind of doing the same idea where you're pushing your butt out. Okay, so we're gonna do one side at a time. And then if you wanna add a little bit of challenge, so you can either be here doing some leg lifts. Now this takes a little bit of balance, but it also takes, what I don't wanna see is this, just kind of bringing it down real fast. Even if you can't go up as high, think about really controlling it coming down. That's where the work is. The work is not here. The work is actually here, coming down nice and slow. So again, you can do these without weights, or if you want to challenge yourself, I like to anchor it here on my hip, and then I add a little bit of weight on the outside of my thigh, but that's up to you. Again, everyone's at a different place. So, okay, guys, so let's start with one side. Okay, so let's do 8 leg lifts, or sorry, 8 leg side lunges. Are ready? So keep your shoulder blades back. You're here, and then you push off. There's 1. 2, go down as far as you feel comfortable, but you really should be trying to feel that stretch on the inside of your legs, right there. There's 3. 4, good. 5. 6, good. 7, one more. And 8, good. Now we're standing up. Now remember, you can grab onto something. I'm gonna put my weight here, but you don't have to. You can just anchor it here or here. This is harder here, ready? So nice and easy, slow coming back. That's 8. 7. 6, I know this takes a little bit of balance. It's also working your core. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1, good. Okay, you know what's coming next? We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Okay, ready, in position, shoulder blades back, and go. There's 8, good. 7, excellent. 6. 5. Keep your shoulders back. 4. 3. 2. and 1. Okay, now we're gonna do those leg lifts. Ready? One side might be harder because it's your weaker side. There's 1. Remember, you don't have to go as high as me. There's 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, one more. 8, yes, okay. Nice big deep breath. We're halfway. We're gonna do one more time on each side. You guys are doing real good. Okay, back here, let's do those side lunges. Back to the original side, let's do it. There's 8, good. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, here we go. Shoulders back. Let's do those side leg lifts. There's 8, 7, 6, good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, guys, we got one last one, and then we're gonna get a water break. Nice big deep breath. Ready? Let's finish this strong. Let's go. There's 1. Good. 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Okay, here we go. Last 8 of these leg lifts. Ready? Take your time. I know we're getting tired. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Yes, you're done with those. Okay, get a quick water break. Okay. Okay. Let's take a little break. Our next one's going to get our heart rate up a little bit. So I want to take a little break. I want to show you guys a couple of balance exercises you can do while you're at home. It's always good to practice on your balance. So one thing you can do is imagine there's a straight line and you're going heel to toe. Heel to toe. Try it out. Heel to toe. Okay, so the smaller steps you take, the better, the more you're working on your balance. It's very easy to take nice big strides, right? That's easy. The hard part is when you're actually taking very small. Let's see if I can show you like this. So really heel to toe, heel to toe. So let's try it. Ready? Having your arms out might help a little with balance. Just do what you can. And if you don't feel comfortable, go up alongside a wall. Go up alongside a wall and make sure you don't fall. And you're doing very, yep, good. All right, let's stop. Let's do it one more time. A nice big deep breath. You can turn around. Let's do it again. So heel to toe, good. Heel to toe, excellent. That's it. That's a good little balance exercise you can do. And here's another one. So this one's called a grapevine. So now you're going sideways. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna put one foot behind the other and out. So one foot behind the other, and then you swing this one out. Ready? So let's go in one direction for 5. So, I'm sorry, hold on. 1 foot behind the other and then out. 1 foot behind the other, and try not to go too wide, right? You're going right, very close. There's 3. I'm gonna go out of this. 4 and 5, good. Okay, let's try it this way. So sideways, you're bringing 1 foot behind and out. 1 foot behind and out. 1 foot behind, out. 1 foot behind, out. So that's, I want you guys to think about practicing stuff like that when you're at home. Another one you can do is just, you're going to be right here. You're going to practice being on one leg, right? You're right here. So you can be here. That's the easier. As you bring your arms up, it gets a little harder. And the most challenging would be if you bring your gaze upward. Gaze upward. All right, bring it down. You see how much harder that got when you tried to look up? It's because all of a sudden your eyes are not helping you keep balance. There's a bunch of different ways your body stays balanced. Your eyesight is one of them. So let's do it on the other one. So let's go here. Lift up that leg. Again, you can kind of be next to something to grab you if you want. Okay, then you can still keep your eyes forward, but your arms are up. Now try looking up at those hands. Oh yeah, that gets a lot harder, huh? Yes. All right, bring it all the way down. That's harder. So that's something you can practice at home too. Practice, go to the different, go to the different levels. You start here, then you're here, and then when you can finally look up, and try to hold it for a few seconds, then you're doing a great job. Okay. Okay, so let's go on to our next set. We're gonna do a little bit of shoulders, and we're gonna be doing a little bit of more legs too. So let me show you what we're gonna do. You're gonna grab your weights, whatever you have. I'm gonna go a little heavier with this, but it's up to you. Don't go too heavy if you have the option. So this is, we're gonna do a push press, and let me show you what that looks like. So your weights would be here on your shoulders, and a push press looks like this. You're kind of going into a squat, and then you're pushing yourself, the weights all the way up nice and high. So instead of just using your arms, you're actually using your whole body. You're here, and you explode up, right? So you're here and explode up. This is a metabolic move. This is going to get your heart rate up because you're using your whole body. But then I want to slow it down and just work on our shoulders. And then we're going to do these uppercuts. They look like this. You have your elbows high, your palms are facing you, and it's a very small movement like this. Don't go higher than your shoulders. It's a very small movement. I don't want you coming all the way up like this. Very small range of motion, okay? So you're gonna feel that in your shoulders. If you need to drop the weights, drop them. Just keep doing that. And make sure the weights are kind of touching each other. Don't be too far out like this. Be together, okay? Okay, oh, I forgot to mention. If you want to stay here and do a push press here, you're totally fine. If you want to try a few little side shuffles with a push press, that's your challenge, okay? So it would look like this. You stay low, you do 1, 2, and then push press, down, 1, 2, and push press. So that's your challenge, or you just stay here, okay? It's up to you. I'm gonna do it for time, so you can go as quick or as slow as you wanna go, and you have that option. And then we'll do these for reps. Okay, so let's get the weights up at your shoulders. They should never come off your shoulders. They're from here all the way up. Ready? Nice big deep breath. Let's go. So I'm gonna do the little side shuffle. 1, 2, and then I'm pushing it all the way up. Then I come back down. 1, 2, but you can stay in there you go. Use your whole body, use your legs, use your core, drive it up. There's 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. God, see how your heart rate goes up on that one? That's because you're using your whole body on that. Okay, nice big deep breath. We're gonna do little shoulders here, just very small, remember? And go, you're right here. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, bring it all the way down. Ooh, that was good. I'm sweaty. Okay, you guys are looking great. Let's do that. We got 2 more rounds of that, okay? So nice big deep breath. Get those. Remember, you can do it either way. Just stay with a push press or try to, but if you're gonna do the side shuffle, stay low till you explode up. Ready? 20 seconds. Go, you're 1, 2, then you're explode up. Good. 1, 2, boom, you got this. You're strong. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. All right. Bring them down. Going back to those little uppercuts. Remember, small range of motion. You got this. Let's go. There's 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Whew. All right, let's catch our breath. And we got one last round here. Okay. So here we go. Get them in position. You get last 20 seconds on these. Ready? And go. So here, 1, 2, push press up. Good. Push press. There we go. You guys are working so hard. You're almost done. Come on, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Boom. Okay. Woo. Okay. Last little shoulders. So nice big deep breath. Here we go. Ready? Little movement. Go. There's 8, 7, 6, 5. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo. Okay. Put them down. Get a water break. That was a good set. Really good set. Okay. I kind of want to finish with a plank. And if you don't feel comfortable going to the floor, I'm going to show you. You can do, if you have a countertop on in your house somewhere, or even a couch, doing it like at a higher incline is easier, right? So let me show you what that would look like. So if you're right here, I have these chairs right here. So let me show you what this would look like. So let me see if you can see my body here. The most important part when you're doing an elevated plank, okay, you can do a high plank, which is here. That'll work more of your shoulders. If you can, try going onto your elbows. But the most important part is you got to tuck your hips forward. Okay, so don't be like this. That's not working your core. Tuck your hips forward, and you stay right here, or you can stay right here. But you have to have your hips forward. If you're out like this, it's not really working your core. You've got to bring those hips forward. Try doing a plank like this. All right. And what we're going to do, and if you feel comfortable going to the floor, you can also grab a mat and we'll go down to the floor. So let's just try doing, let's see if you can see me here. Let's go ahead and do 2 planks here. So if you feel comfortable, go on down. Remember, a plank on your elbows, the harder one for your core. And what you do is make sure, there's 2 things. Try not to have your hips come down like this. That's too much pressure on your back. You're better off pushing your butt up a little bit. Now, I don't necessarily need you like this, but I want, have your butt up a little bit so that you're not putting too much pressure on your back. Always looking forward. Your elbows are right underneath your shoulders, okay? We're gonna do 2 30-second planks and then you're done. Planking is so good for you. Okay, so let's get in position, whether you're on a counter, on your couch, anything. Ready? 2 30-second planks, just do what you can and go. You're looking straight ahead. You're not looking at your feet. You're already halfway on this one. If you get really tired and you need to bring your knees down for a second, just go right back into it. Don't just give up completely. It's okay to take a little rest if you need to. You may not be at a point where you can do 30 seconds, but you're almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Oh, and I forgot to mention the other option you have, if you're able to go down to the ground, but you're not quite ready to go right onto your toes yet, do it on your knees. Here again, but you got to bring your butt down, okay? You can't be like this. You have to bring that pelvis forward. Okay, guys, let's do one more and then we're gonna be done and we can stretch out. Okay, ready? Last 30 seconds, take a deep breath and go. Looking straight ahead. Keep breathing. Even though you're in an isometric hold, you're always breathing. You never wanna hold your breath. You got it. You got 10 seconds right here. You're probably feeling it in your shoulders. You're feeling it in your core. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There it is. Good. If you're down here, you can do a little child's pose. Just bring your head down to the ground and bring your arms out in front of you. Get a little shoulder stretch here. Okay, now let's just come up nice and easy up onto our feet. Always have both feet underneath of you. We'll do a little stretching. Come up nice and slow. Good. Okay, let's roll those shoulders. I know we did a bunch of shoulders at the end there. Nice big deep breath. And let's roll them other direction. Good. Get your arms out, thumbs up. Pull them back and then rotate your thumbs up and down. That's a little bicep stretch. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now let's just kind of stretch all the way across. You're going to stretch out those sides. That feels good. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Let's do some hip circles. In one direction. Good. And let's do the other. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. If you can, just kind of come down. Get a little stretch in your back of your legs. Thank you. Just kind of come down where you feel comfortable. Keep your shoulder blades back. You should feel the stretch in the back, kind of like a deadlift, but you're going to hold it right there. Stretch out that hamstring. We did a bunch of work there. Let's hold it for 10 seconds. You got 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come up nice and slow. Let's just kind of rotate our head around just a little bit. I always feel a lot of times we don't take care of our neck. Nice and slow. 3, 2, and 1. Good. And let's just do nice little, very easy torso twist. Feel that in the lower back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're going to get a nice big deep breath. And big exhale. You guys did really good. Thank you so much.